Hello everyone, Cousin here, and in this video, I'm gonna be solving Wordle number 1241 and New York Times Hard Sudoku for November 11th, 2024. So let's get this video started with Wordle number 1241. I'm gonna start with the word tunes. Alright, got the T and S yellow. So these two letters go somewhere else in this word. I'm immediately thinking of ST double consonant. I feel like that is still a very clear option that is available. So let's go with stare. Indeed, it is ST double consonant for the word to begin with. But what goes between the ST and I? R is gone. O. Stoic. Let's try stoic, because I feel like if the third letter cannot be R, I feel like it has to be a vowel. So stoic is the only word I see, so let's go with that. And the wordle answer is indeed stoic. Okay, I feel like I got really lucky on my second guess. Because the second guess placed the S, T, and I, and at the same time, the letter R, was eliminated. So it could only be another vowel, which in this case, the wordle answer turned out to be stoic. So I got it in 3 tries. I'm very glad with that. I'll absolutely take that. Alright. What a great performance today. Alright, got today's Wordle answer stoic in 3 tries. This is Wordle number 1241. After I'm done with this, let's move on to New York Times Sudoku. Again, today is November 11th, 2024, and I'm gonna start the hard difficulty Sudoku for today. I see that these 7s point left. To force the digit 7 into one of these 2 cells in block 1, these 8s point down. To force the digit 8 into this cell in block 7, this 4 points down and this 4 points left. So in block 7, the digit 4 is forced into column 1, and then these 4s force the digit 4 into one of these 2 cells in block 4. This 4 points up and this 4 points right. To force the digit 4 into this cell in block 2, and then these 4s point right. This cell sees another 4. Right, these 4s force the digit 4 into the cell in block 5, which eliminates 4 from the cell. All of these 4s force the digit 4 into the cell in block 4. These 2s point left to force the digit 2 into one of these 2 cells in block 7. This 2 points up and this 2 points right. So in block 2, the digit 2 is forced into this cell, and then these 2s points right. This cell sees another 2. So in block 3, the digit 2 is forced into this cell. We have the digit 2 into one of these 2 cells in block 5. Alright, in block 2, 3 and 5 are the missing digits, where this cell sees a 3. So I must put 3 into the other open cell, which makes this a 5 to complete block 2. These 3s point down, and this cell sees another 3. This 3 points left, and this 3 points up. So in block 3, in block 1, the digit 3 is forced into column 1, and then these 3s force the digit 3 into one of these 2 cells in block 4. This 9 points up, and this 9 points right. So in block 3, the digit 9 is forced into row 2, and then these 9s point left, and you might have noticed that these 2 cells form a 4-9 pair. As you can see in block 3, the digits 4 and 9 are missing, and these 4s and 9s force both 4 and 9 into these 2 cells only. So, in order to fit both 4 and 9 into block 3, I have to make these 2 cells reserved for 4 and 9, because both of these 2 digits can only go into these 2 cells. So this 4-9 pair eliminates all other digits from these two cells because they are reserved for 4 and 9. After that, these 8s points right, and 8 cannot go into the 4-9 pair. So in block 3, the digit 8 is forced into this cell. This 4-9 pair also works for row 2. Apart from block 3, it also works for row 2. So this 4-9 pair makes the other two open cells in this row a 5-6 pair. Okay, so this 5-6 pair, this 5-6 pair makes the other four open cells in block 1 contain 1, 3, 7, and 9. I've marked the 3s here, 7s here, 9s here, so I've just got the 1s left, which, for now, are possible to be in all of these 4 cells, but we'll continue to make deductions. Alright, the missing digits of column 2 are 1, 6, 7, and 9. This cell sees 1 and 7, so it's 6 or 9 only, and this cell sees a 9, so it's 1, 6, or 7. This cell is 1, 3, or 9 for this row, but it sees 9, so it's 1 or 3. Okay, this 8 points down, and this 8 points right. So in block 6, the digit 8 is forced into this cell, and then these 8s force the digit 8 into this cell in block 5. These 8s point down, and this cell sees another 8. So in block 8, the digit 8 is forced into this cell. It's forced into this cell. All of these 8s force the digit 8 into this cell in block 9, and all 8s are placed. That's nice. And then in column 4, there are 2 open cells left, meaning that the missing digits are 1 and 6. But this cell sees another 1. So in column 4, I must force the digit 1 into the other cell, which makes this a 6 to complete this column. Okay, in this cell, 6 is eliminated. So for this column, this cell now sees 1, 6, and 7, which forces this cell to be a 9. Because this cell can only contain a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are all eliminated from this cell, meaning that 9 is the only possible digits which can go into this cell, so I must make this a 9, otherwise there would be no digit in this cell, and that's no good, so I must make this a 9, because nothing else can go into this cell. Alright, and then these 9s force the digit 9 into this cell in block 5. The missing digits of block 5 are 1, 2, and 5. The missing digits of row 4 are 1, 6, and 7. This cell sees 1, so it's 6, 7, 1, 6, 7, and 1, 6, 7. So these 3 cells form a 1, 6, 7 triple. Interesting. Oh, meanwhile I'm here. Let's just eliminate 9 from this cell, and for row 1, the cell now sees 3 and 9, so it must be a 1, which makes this 3 and 9 to complete this row. 1 and these 2 cells are eliminated. I can make this 7 and 3 because of this 3. And then in row 3, the missing digits are 1, 5, and 6, where this cell sees 1 and 5. This cell sees 1 and 5, so it must be a 6, making the other 2 cells 1, 5 pair. 3, 6, and 7 are the missing digits of block 6. Oh sorry, this cell cannot contain 6. Okay, now in row 5, 3 is a missing digit. These 2 cells see another 3. So in row 5, the digit 3 is forced into this cell, and these 2 cells form a 2-5 pair because of this 1, 6, 7 triple. Okay, actually, this cell is a 6 to complete this column, which makes this 1, 7 pair. So 7 cannot go into the cell and makes this a 6. Or I could have just simply said that the 6 points right to force the digit 6 into the cell in block 6. And while I was eliminating 6 from the cell, I just noticed the 7. So because of the 7, I can actually place the 3 and 7 like this to complete block 6. These 7s point down to force the digit 7 into one of these two cells in block 9. Actually, the missing digits of column 7 are 1, 5, and 7, so let's mark that down. This cell sees 5, so it's 1, 7. This cell sees 1, so it's 5, 7. The missing digits of column 8 are 3, 4, and 9, where these two cells see another 3. So in column 8, the digit 3 is forced into this cell, leaving a 4, 9 pair behind, but this cell also sees a 4. So I can make this 9 and this a 4 to complete this column. Okay, this one points down to force the digit 1 into this cell in block 5. These two cells form a 5, 6 pair as they are the missing digits of column 6, but this cell sees 5. So I can make this 6 and 5 to complete this column. These three cells form a 3, 7, 9 triple, where this cell sees 3 and 9. This cell sees 3 and 9, so it must be a 7, making the other two open cells in this block a 3, 9 pair. In row 7, the missing digits are 1, 5, and 6. 1, 5, 6. Oh, but these two cells see this 5. So the digit 5 in row 7 is forced into this cell, making these 1, 6. Oh, I could have just made this 1, 5, 7, 1. Alright, and then over here, 4 and 6 are the missing digits of column 9, but this cell sees a 6, so I can make this 4 and 6 to complete this column. The digit 4 in block 7 is forced into this cell. Okay, this cell sees a 3, so I can make this 9 and 3. This cell is a 2 to complete this row, which makes this 5, 2, 5, 2. This cell sees 5, so it's 6 and 5, 1 and 6, and the Sudoku puzzle is complete. Okay, I finished today's New York Times hard Sudoku in about 10.5 minutes, so I would say this Sudoku puzzle is quite a straightforward one. The Sudoku puzzle is, in terms of hard difficulty, is a rather straightforward one. So, I'll go over some key spots as a quick summary. I think it was mainly pairs and triples. For example, the 4-9 pair in block 3. The 4-9 pair in block 3, which also made the 5-6 pair in the same row 2. And I don't really recall much, but what I do know is that filling in most of block 2 and block 6 towards the beginning definitely helped. And I feel like this 9, the single 9 in block 4 at the intersection of row 5 and column 2, like spotting that was definitely useful for progression. So this 9 right here was a single. So I feel like that's about it, because I don't really recall any tricky spots. It was just all the pairs and triples. So if you spot those, that's good. And of course, pointing. Okay, so if you have any other questions or difficulties, feel free to leave them in the comments down below. I'll be glad to reply you. And hopefully this video helped. This is, today is November 11th, 2024. In this video, I've solved Wordle number 1241 and New York Times hard Sudoku for today. See you all next time. Bye!